Hi YouTube. Today is November 30th, 2010, Tuesday. Again, this week I'm late updating. I apologize. I was out of town for Thanksgiving this weekend. We went to my sister's house and had delicious food on Sunday. I made amazing macaroni and cheese and mashed potatoes and deviled eggs and stuffing, and I brought some Hawaiian sweet rolls. Oh, those are delicious just by themselves. And then my sister made this amazing turkey. She found this new kind of tip on this talk show she watches. I don't know which one, but they said to add stuff to it, like onions and things like that. Put it inside the turkey. Put olive oil on the outside of the turkey, and then cover the turkey with paper bags. And at first we were kind of nervous that maybe, the bags might catch on fire, but they didn't. It just actually kind of smoked a little, but that was it. And then that turkey was delicious. The skin was so crisp and the inside was so juicy. So I suggest that next year, anytime you decide to make a turkey, use paper bags on the outside. It's cool and it's really good. I'm not even that big fan of turkey. Anyway, sorry I had to share my Thanksgiving wonderness to you all. Let's see, I wrote down everything that I wanted to explain to you guys for today, because I've noticed that every time I end up making a video, there's something I forgot to mention in the video, and I don't feel like remaking it, so I went ahead and wrote it down. It was a week or two ago, I was having some lower abdominal pain while I was at work. I mean, it was severe lower abdominal pain. But at first I thought maybe it was just round ligament pains, because it was only when I stood up. But then it progressed to where if I couldn't stand up straight at all, or even if I sat down, it was uncomfortable. And it was just very, very painful. And so the next morning I called my OB and told her about it, nurse, and the nurse figured it might be musculoskeletal, but she wanted to talk to the OB to be for sure, to see if maybe they wanted me to have an ultrasound just to be safe. And she did. She had me go to this place to have an ultrasound done, this diagnostic place, and knock it off. And the baby's fine. He was kicking around everywhere, and I say he just because I don't know if it's a boy or a girl yet. But he was kicking around and moving all around and stuff, and he looked like a baby. He didn't look like a little blob or anything. But up on right above my uterus to the right, they found this perfectly round mass, and the ultrasound tech didn't know what it was. And so she had to have the radiologist take a look at it, and also my OB. And later on I called my OB to see if they had figured out what it was, and they said they didn't have the official results yet. It would take a couple of days, but they think it might be some kind of blood-filled cyst, like a hemorrhagic cyst, and I don't know if that's, a bad thing, something I should be worrying about. But she said they don't have the official results, so they're going to let me know for sure what was going on, which they haven't yet, but that's okay. But they also said that they're going to have me do another ultrasound in a week or two, just to keep an eye on it. And I haven't had those extreme pains anymore. Sometimes if I stand up too quickly, I can feel it, and sometimes it does feel like the round ligament pains, but sometimes, because it's higher than that, a little bit higher. So that's kind of scary, but the baby's healthy, so I'm happy about that. As far as weight goes, I still haven't gained any weight. I'm finally starting to get my appetite back, though. Like, I'm getting hungrier quicker. And when I get hungry, I get hungry. I want to eat right then and there. If I don't have my food, I get nauseous. Not super nauseous, but a little bit nauseous, and I get a headache, and I need my food right then. But I'm still having food aversions. Like, I'm very picky about what I want. Like, if I don't want something, I can't make myself eat it just because it's the only thing I have. I can't. It's just, I don't know why. It bothers me because sometimes I have to just not eat because I don't have anything that I want. My body will let me eat. It sounds silly, but I don't know what that's about. Also, when I was pregnant with my daughter, I bought a fetal heart monitor, Doppler, whatever, on eBay for like $90, and I used that, and it was great. And then I let my sister have it for when she was pregnant. And then I just got it back this weekend, and I used it, and I got to hear the baby's heartbeat again, and it's a nice thing to have. I have it here, over there on the box. You're only supposed to use it a couple times a week, just. Sorry, my dog's trying to chew on my hand. I'm not having any morning sickness. Fatigue is better. I feel like I have to nap usually, though, at least once during the day. Not every day, but most days. Also, I don't know if any of you have experienced this yet, but I'm having problems with my sciatic nerve already. It's a pain or a nerve that starts in your butt cheek and goes all the way down your leg. When I was pregnant with Lily, it started very early, and it was only painful. It was more like a really annoying kind of pain only in my butt, which is kind of embarrassing. But the only way it was relieved is if I had my husband massage my butt cheek. So every night I was like, "Can you rub my butt?" And it helped. But this time it's not in my butt cheek, more than the back of my leg, and it's more numb than painful. But it's still really annoying. And it doesn't happen all the time. It's if I've been sitting for a long time or maybe standing for a long time. So I just have to find a good balance to try to keep it away. Let's see. Oh, and I don't know if any of you guys have experienced this yet either, but crazy pregnancy dreams. I had them when I was pregnant with Lily. I'm having them again. I've had them the whole time so far, and they're absolutely absurd. Just these dreams do not make sense at all. For instance, a dream I had last night, I was a bird, and then I turned into some kind of avatar kind of creature, and I kept flipping back and forth, and I was on this island with a friend of mine at work, and I can't even just explain the rest of the dream because it doesn't even make sense to me. I don't know, it's just stupid. And also, I don't know if any of you know, when does the second trimester start? There are some people that say it starts at 12 weeks or maybe 13 weeks or possibly 14. So I was just wondering if maybe y'all know, because as of right now, this is my 11-week update. 11 week in, let's see, Saturday, Sunday, 11 weeks and 4 days. So I'm thinking it's when I start my 13th week that I start my second trimester. But I'll ask my doctor at my next appointment. My next appointment's on December the 8th, so I have to take my daughter to her checkup wellness appointment today. And I guess I'll just give you a belly shot. I'm having to wear rubber bands around my buttons on these pants. Not all of my pants, because if they're a little lower I don't have to, but so some days I feel bigger than others. Like by the end of the night my muscles have weakened out, my abdominal muscles, so my stomach is pooched out more, if that makes sense. It's not baby, it's just weak abdominal muscles. So but that's the end of that. Hopefully I can get a hold of you guys, do this on time this week for my 12 weeks, but we'll see. See you guys later. Bye.